guys, welcome and thank you for joining us here at Fresh Fitness Mobility Friday. So for today, we're going to be talking about single leg hip mobility as well as internal external rotation. So this is a nice way to kind of prep the body if we're doing our heavy or even moderate to heavy lifts on the squats, the deadlifts, or the lunges. This is also a great one to do as part of your mobility series if you've been sitting all day. All right, so we're going to start with your left leg on the floor. I'm going to use an equalizer for balance, but feel free to hold on to the wall or even just both hands on the wall, whichever one would make it better for you on the balance. So I'm going to get my weight on that one leg. I'm going to go into my single leg hinge. I'm going to keep my knees soft, extend that back leg, try and keep my hips and my chest facing the floor. Now, I'm using the equalizer as a nice little guide as to how far I want to go. Ideally, I still want my chest higher than my hip. As I internally rotate into that hip that's on the floor, I'm going to turn that back leg in. I'm going to soften that knee a bit more. And then as I externally rotate, I'm going to push that floor away, keeping my knee and my toe in line, and I follow right through. I don't even need to bring my chest up. I want more of that movement to come from the hip joint. I come in again, I extend, I push into the floor to open up my hip, I absorb, I take some of that weight, and then I push the floor away one more time to get in there, and then I'm going to come back to neutral, and then back to standing. Okay, so I'm going to do it from the front as well so you can see it. I'm going to change my equalizer over onto this side. I'm going to keep my right foot down this time. Okay, staying nice and tall. Actually, I'm going to do it at an angle so you can kind of still see where I'm at. Okay, so hinge at the hip. Sorry, shift the weight to the right. I'm going to hinge at the hip, keep my chest nice and tall, hips square. I'm going to extend that back leg. This is my not a strong side, so I have to really pay attention to it. So make sure my hip is facing the floor, my spine's nice and equal, toes down, and then same thing. I'm going to load that leg as I internally rotate into it, and then I'm going to push that leg out as I externally rotate and open out. Making sure my knee doesn't collapse in. Big rotate in, breathe in. Big breath out. That's how I'm able to talk and do the movement at the same time. Ever so relaxed on that hand. I just want it so I don't fall over. I'm not death gripping it. Keeping my neck nice and relaxed. Open back up one more time. Bring it back in. Push the floor as you come right back up. So all the movement is coming from that hip joint. So I don't bring my chest forward first. I also don't bring my chest up first. Right? So we want to make sure we're keeping that spine nice and long, nice and stable. All the movement is coming from the hip joint. That got my heart rate up. All right, so now, if you want to do it as a finisher and you've gotten that down, you can definitely add a little bit more resistance by grabbing a dumbbell. Pick a weight that you can do 5 to 7 times in good form. We don't want to sacrifice form for the weight of the dumbbell, okay? Same idea. This time, we're going to grab that weight, opposite hand of the foot that's going to stay on the floor. So in my case, it's going to be my right foot. So my left hand is going to hold on to that weight, okay? And then same thing, you're just going to go into your single leg, making sure you're staying up. We don't move that weight. If you want a little bit more, you can go into your row and then back up nice and tall. Feet together. Okay? And do it from the other side so you can see it. Same thing. Chest stays up. Open. Close. So as you can see, my dumbbell does not move until I'm getting into my position. Right? So as I turn and rotate, I don't rotate my shoulder as well. I want to make sure that that movement is happening at the hip socket. Alrighty, give it a go. Send us a message. Let us know how it goes. or drop us a line to let me know if you have any questions at all. All right, have a good one, guys. Thanks.